Hello, welcome to Channel 69 News. I am Shay Betcha. Today we bring to you a special news report. Today the Battle of Quebec ended September 13, 1759. This 3-month struggle ended with the British being successful. Sadly though, James Wolfe was killed during this battle, but we were successful killing Montcalm. The British need control over Quebec to progress further into this war. All of this started with the decision to invade Quebec. Phase 1 was to cut off supplies to the French and the Indians. They had supplies cut off them for 2.5 months. Phase 2 was to find a way into Quebec. Doing so, James Wolfe needed his spies. The spies found a way into this fort. Doing so, though, they had to climb up a cliff. When they got up this cliff, there were guards there. So, James Wolfe, with his French-speaking skills, got into Quebec. When they all got into Quebec, they decided it was time to attack. When they attacked, Montcalm reacted in a very poor manner. He did not wait for reinforcements to come in and help him, and he sent his troops to the wrong place in the battlefield. Thus, the British took out Quebec in 15 minutes. And then, the result of this battle was the British took over Quebec, one of their biggest capitals in Canada. Now, let's turn it over to Chris Bacon. He has the latest news coverage at the scene of all this.
Chris Bacon here, reporting at the site of what has just happened. The Battle of Quebec is what some people are calling it here. As you all know, it's at Quebec in New France. Now, many people have died. Hundreds of French and Indians that were stationed here at the fort, and along with many British soldiers. Not as much, but it happened in only 15 minutes. That's saying something for our British, you know. They're pretty awesome. Now, a little background on me since y'all don't know me. I'm Chris Bacon. Middle name Patricia, Chris P. Bacon. So, grew up in England and shipped over here on a slave boat with the slaves, but I wasn't a slave. I was one of the overseers, and I decided to go into the news-making business, and that's how I got here. And, yeah, it's pretty ferocious, so I'm going to be interviewing some people in a couple of minutes. I'm now interviewing a young Indian soldier that was fighting with the Indians here at Quebec with the French stationed in the fort, which we all know they lost by a lot because they kind of suck. So, what's your name, young soldier?
My name, Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Well, if I gotta call you Nighthawk, you gotta call me Dragon. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay. Now, my first question: how did you die here?
I was running to save women and children when the battle started, and I got hit by a cannonball, and it hurt.
Got hit by a cannonball and it hurt. Well, I bet it did, or else you wouldn't be over here out in this graveyard. Now, my next question is, who did you work with? What was your tribe? I mean, did you work with the French, or were you just a single-man tribe in this village? Or
I worked with the Po-Po-Pow tribe.
Po-Po-Pow.
I was allies with the French.
French. And what do you think about the French and just the French?
They're strong.
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 They are. Not strong enough for our British, though.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. That's what I thought. Now, my next question is, what were your daily life activities? I mean, give me a routine of your dad.
I'd wake up, I'd put my trusty thong on,
Trusty thong.
and then I'd go out, say hello to the women and children, and welcome them into my teepee.
Women and children in your teepee. Let me stop here. I mean, Indians inviting women and children in their tent. This sounds a little illegal, if you know what I mean. Now, what would you do when you invited these women and children in?
Story time.
Story time. Story time. Now, what did you do next?
I went out, killed a few British men, and cooked me some dinner, which were the British men.
He cooks our British men. This shows how ferocious these Indians are. I am about to beat the crap out of this Indian with this microphone, but can't do that on live TV. That'll be in the after show for you, British people. Now, what do you think about the Native Americans?
We are good allies with the French. We are strong, and we can easily beat the British, but...
Well, you say you can easily beat the British, but what just happened here? Tell me what just happened here. That's right, you lost. That is right. Now, what do you think about the British?
They're weak, too weak. They're like a worm fighting a bear. We're the bear, they're the worm. Puny.
Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Okay. Now, what would you have done if you did not die?
I would take my tribe and go kill the rest of the British.
Are you sure about that? You would have killed the rest of us.
Positive.
Oh, it's on now. Hey, it's Chris Bacon here again. I'm sorry about that little jaunt I took there with the Indian. Could use a lot more obscene things right now to explain. But seeing as my restrictions for the TV level up, just can't say it. Now, we will be interviewing another person. A lot greater than the little snot that just ran off. He's a British soldier, and we'll be going to him here really shortly. Chris here again, and interviewing another man. Today it's a war hero, I'm told. What's your name, Mr. War Hero?
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin? I think it's Peter Griffin. Now, what side you fighting for, young man?
Fighting for the British.
The British. That is the best thing I've heard all day. I mean, I was interviewing an Indian earlier. Indians are low-life pieces of scumbag. They should be off this earth. I hope they all die in a matter of a few seconds. I mean, all they are is spirit-loving buffalo riders. Why don't we just kill them off the earth? Why don't we? Why don't we?
I don't know.
That's what I thought. Now, tell me what your hero story is, like your war hero story. How did you become a war hero?
Saved hundreds of soldiers in the Battle of Quebec that ended
And
few months ago.
can I ask you what that you're holding in your hand that you saved hundreds of soldiers in? Because I've never seen something like that before. Is it like...
Found this MP5 on the ground heading up the hill. I got up there. There's a bunch of guards. Started mowing them down.
Oh, so it's automatic,
Yeah,
and you killed a bunch of people. He found this. He found this little doodad up there that can just fire away like automatic, you know, just bang, 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 bang. You know what that means? That means bang, bang, bang. Now, what are your thoughts on the Indians?
Oh, God. He had to take me there. That piece of crap.
Yeah, I did have to take you there. Now,
Worthless.
worthless?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to speak up a little bit, okay? Can barely hear you. Now, what's your thoughts on the British?
Talking about some bad boys right there.
Bad boys, but they're not bad. These British are not bad. They are naughty. I mean, these boys just naughty. Now, what's your thoughts on the French? Speechless. That is exactly what I thought, because they just got their butts whooped right out here. there's no words to explain that. I mean, they just got a word handed to them that I cannot say because the TV restricts that. As I've said before. Now, another question. Who were you fighting against here?
Fighting against them Native Americans and them got the second French.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because we just destroyed them here. Now, I don't know if you'd know this since you're just a soldier, but what is your country's main, or at least the soldiers' main complaint against these French and these Indians?
Well, they were on the Ohio River Valley and trying to take it from them.
Yeah, we want their land. That is exactly what I thought. Now, Peter, I still got a few questions for you. One of my first questions is, now who gave you these redcoats? To me, that's a horrible idea. It's making you a moving target. I mean, anything can spot a redcoat. I mean, I'm sitting here in this. This is a lot more better than a redcoat. Who gave you this?
John Wolfe.
John Wolfe. John Wolfe. Sure it wasn't Braddock that was shot too? I don't know, some general who's dead because they got the redcoat idea. Now, another question. What are you going to do with this gun? I mean, are you going to keep it?
Keep this bad boy.
But what are you going to do with it?
Save it. Any trouble comes my way.
Trouble will be coming your way,
I have a
soldier.
feeling you will.
They'll be putting you in the battle the next second they can get. Now, last question. Do you have any family members you want to address in this broadcast? I mean,
No, they're a bunch of low-life scumbags. I'm not even going to bring that up.
low-life scumbags. That's what I thought. And you're a lot better than them because you're a war hero, aren't you? You are a war hero. Okay. Now, I've finished all my interviews for tonight and this afternoon, but always know that this Battle of Quebec was not a battle to be messed with the Brits. We overtook this fort, like I said, in 15 minutes. 15 minutes! 15! 15! Okay? That's like, it took 4 days for them to take our William Henry fort. Okay? 4 days. Took us 15 minutes to take theirs, okay? That's saying something that we are like awesome. Now, as you know, I'm done. You won't be seeing me for a while because probably going to be getting kicked off the news. So, back to you, Chet You Betcha.
Thank you, Chris, for getting the inside scoop on this battle. From both of these people, everyone, including me, can see that this was a brutal battle. Both men have seen traumatic events. Thank you all for tuning in to Channel 69 News. Good night.